Yeah, like I
Start
said, I don't mind
streaming.
if we don't have no topics. Just we'll, I don't know, anything that comes to mind you want to talk about, just go ahead, okay?
Yeah, and if anybody says anything in the chat, then we can just chat. We're already live. I didn't do a loading screen today
All right, excellent.
because we're just getting right into it, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna be running around this game, so it's just gonna
Cool.
be a casual stream. Nothing really super big planned, just playing some video games.
Yeah, I'll just go. I'll make sure that I'm looking at it muted, so because my like when I watch it on YouTube,
Oh,
it's always
wait.
behind. So
I forgot, I have to share the link.
well, I mean, I can always just be a tad behind. It's fine. I see that
No,
the
no, no,
Eggman's
no,
just
no.
kind of standing
I
there.
forgot that I need to share the link with YouTube.
Oh,
Like I didn't share the link to the stream.
oomph. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I
Then
have
I'll
to
stop looking.
No, 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 you can look. I'm just saying I have to share the link real quick. We are live exclamation mark. And then I just have to share it to Twitter.
Probably one of the most autistic things to come to mind, by the way, because again, I also like the way that the light armor looks from the first Mega Man X game. Is that there's like an AliExpress fucking like sweater, like zipper sweater, like with that like design, and then there's an official like X Buster from that armor that like GameStop was selling. So I was like, I gotta have both. Yeah.
And then change it to where the stream is the first thing you see when you click on the channel, and then publish. There we go.
Okay, so now DHT live, playing Sonic Speed Simulator. All right, cool.
Okay. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. There. Also, I didn't know they added in an Eggman model to the game, so there is a modern Eggman right here. But he's still not
Really?
playable. Like, do you see the Eggman I'm next to?
Yeah, he looks pretty good. He looks like, is that like one of those models that Nibrock made, or is that like
Yeah,
an
yeah.
existing model?
No, all the
Okay.
models in this game are made by Nibrock.
Okay.
Yeah, they're made by Nibrock to exclusively fit this game's art style. Ooh, they changed up these guys again. Oh yeah, there's an event going on. That's what I was gonna play. There's a Sonic Riders event going on right now.
Nice.
So that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be in Green Hill Zone for a minute.
Yay!
They have ESP Silver here?
I mean, boo! Green Hill Zone bad. Sonic fans told me so. I must hate Green Hill Zone because I was told to not like it.
Do you see that
Ooh.
chromatic metal Sonic back there?
Yes.
He's cool. And a purple, what do you call him? I don't want to call him Metal Sonic Nega, but he's the one that Eggman Nega had, 3.0?
3.0, yeah, it was 3.0, yes.
Yeah.
Why is he purple, though? I thought black and gold was his colors.
I'm assuming it's just an old color that they have. Oh wait, red star rings? Can it give me characters, or will it just give me chows? It just gives me chows. Fucking 1,000. Oh, it has a chance of giving you a character. I'll gamble. One time. Nope. Another SBO. I already have an SBO. But yeah, you just collect these red tickets, like these fucking tickets, and when you get enough of them, then you'll be able to unlock stuff from the Riders thing. I don't know why they're doing a Riders event right now. I guess that Team Racing is doing
The
really
20th
good.
anniversary this...
Oh, okay.
It's 2006 was 20 years ago. That's why.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize it came out 2006. I thought it came out 2005. Man, what a horrible year to come out.
Yeah, yeah.
2006.
Sonic 06, Sonic Riders, and Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis. Happy 15th birthday, Sonic.
At least you got one good game in 2006.
Yeah.
Because I
I
don't
always
like
fossilize
Riders, but
whenever I
like it's
remember.
good.
Yeah, I do like Riders. I didn't own it. I would always rent it from Blockbuster. Yeah, like over and over. And so I always fossilize whenever I hear about it because I remember, yeah, I was in this program. There's the guy helping me. He was just like a year younger than me. So he's like, "Hey, Nicholas, do you remember a game called Sonic Riders?" And I told him what I just told you, that I used to rent it from Blockbuster. I'm just like, God, I feel ancient whenever I describe that.
I mean, I bought Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed from fucking Blockbuster when it first came out.
Nice.
Yeah.
I also got like my Nintendo Power posters from Blockbuster. It was cool.
Yeah,
I miss my Nintendo
I
Power
still
posters.
remember
I might
going to
rebuy them.
Blockbuster. I was very fortunate as a kid because I lived right next to a Blockbuster. It was right in the shopping center next to my house. Now it's just some ghetto fucking store, but before it was a Blockbuster, and that was cool.
Yeah.
No, I think it's a Planned Parenthood now. I think it's like one of those fucking places where you get fucking birth control.
Damn. There's a spot that used to be a Blockbuster. That now it's a it's an urgent care. It's funny because I always jokingly say that that's less important, even though obviously it's the opposite. It is more. But it's funny to be like, no, I should be able to rent videos here.
I'm still thinking. I'm still thinking that's really dumb that no one has tried to do like a so retro video store. Like, just open up a video store, have modern stuff too, but like let people rent VHSs again, and just don't charge people late fees, and they'll fucking do it. Like, don't charge them late fees, just fucking charge them if they don't return the item. Charge them out the ass if they don't fucking return the item.
Yeah, years ago I wanted to, and I still wanna. I probably should now that my life is all settled and stuff. But years ago, I remember I really wanted to go to Oregon to go to the last Blockbuster over there. It's still there, like it's just existing. And my friend Alex is such a fucker that I'm like, take me, dude. You could do this. He's like, no, I don't want to. And then what he did was, just to spite me. After having that conversation, he immediately starts sharing on Instagram his like the time that he went there, because he already went there by himself. And he's all like, memories, with like a smile face. I'm like, fuck you, Alex. You're an asshole.
I don't know if this is an improvement to this game or not, but they added in elements to the areas where it tries to like put your character onto the path while you're running. Like, it nudges them towards the path. It's like a magnetic field that tries to make you run on the pathways. I kind of like the freedom that it used to have, but I can understand why people who aren't as good at the game won't like that it had like complete free movement. But I kind of wish that it still had the free movement and not this thing where it's trying to force me back onto the pathway. If I wanted to run on the pathway automatically, I would just use the fucking auto run. Like, I kind of just wanted to play for a bit. I didn't want to just be auto-piloted onto the pathway that I'm supposed to go down. Also, I love that you can just... Oh, wait, go for it.
How long does it take to go through loop-to-loops in this game? Because I noticed that you just, like, blatantly skipped it or whatever, because you didn't, like, does it take a long time?
It's completely momentum-based. So, depending on how fast you're moving, the loops are not automated. So you have to actually be moving fast to go through the loop. And sometimes it's a little hard for me to control while I'm going through a loop because I'm moving too fast.
Okay, but it's not like the fucking stupid like PS2 era Sonics where like it has to, the camera okay, good, yeah. The camera doesn't do that stupid thing where it's like, I'm gonna be really slow and like draw attention to this because like
it's just the loops aren't automated, and you can get flung off of them if you're going too fast. So oftentimes I'll just skip them if I'm trying to do things like gather certain objects, like I'm doing here.
Yeah, because that's a tremendous pet peeve of mine with not just Sonic, but so many fucking things that went from 2D to 3D. They took things that used to like take like a second or like be instant in the 2D versions and decided they need to fucking drag them out for 3D, like the loops in Sonic Adventure and like Adventure 2 and Heroes, Shadow, etc. Or like with Zelda, the fucking chests, like getting treasure or whatever, like getting items, as opposed to it just opening and you fucking get it like in Link to the Past.
Yeah.
Like, why did everybody, when they switched to, in the late 90s, when everybody switched to 3D, why did everybody all have the same brainworms of, we need to drag out everything that used to be
Well, it's
instant?
because they want to make it epic. They want to make it cinematic. That's the goal, is to make a cinematic experience. But luckily, we're starting to pull back from that. People don't want the games to play themselves, and they don't want a cinematic experience. They want a game.
Yeah,
Not saying that games
like when
can't have cinematic plots, just saying no one wants a game to play itself.
Yeah, we don't need a dragged out version of going through the loops, because the way you went through loops in 2D Sonic was just fine, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I haven't shown you, but in this game you can spin dash. Before they added boosting,
Yeah.
spin dashing was like the only way to get around.
Nice.
Yeah, you can boost too. Oh wait, since we're doing a writer's mission, maybe I should pull out a writer's board.
Oh yeah, use some extreme gear, man.
Trying to remember how. There we go. This Eggman always looks weird on the extreme gears, though. Let me put on extreme gear. It makes him look a little less weird. We'll put on that one.
Yosh.
Yosh.
Nice.
Yeah, whenever you go through the red rings, they'll automatically do tricks.
That's cool.
I don't like how fast he's moving on the extreme gear, though. I'll probably take it off in a second just because I don't want to miss my tickets. Yeah.
I'm going to show you what true speed is.
Oh, yeah, I'll show you how fast he can move. This is him just on level 2 as well. I haven't upgraded him. Like, characters in this game can go super fast.
I can't do a fucking Eggman or Robotnik voice. The voice I just do is just the fucking guy from Star Fox 64. The I'm going to crush you, my emperor. I'm like it's close enough. It's the only thing I can fucking do.
The way that I always slip into an Eggman voice is by starting with, "Get a load of this."
Yeah, yeah.
Like if you can get a load of this and do the laugh, then you can like get into Robotnik. But my Robotnik is always based off of Dean Bristow. Even though I don't really consider him to be like the de facto Robotnik, I can't do a Mike Pollock.
Yeah.
Those were the easy ones.
Yeah. It's hard. I don't know how to like properly explain it. Like I like Mike Pollock more overall, but I feel like Dean Bristow like felt natural. Like he was the only person in the like Dreamcast era of voice actors that felt like he just naturally slotted into that character, as opposed to like having to be like wacky, like yeah, I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. You know what I mean?
I would say that it wasn't until Sonic Heroes that Sonic felt natural in his speaking voice.
Yeah.
Because like when he first appears, he's like, "Oh yeah," like he doesn't really sound natural. Yeah. But like by the time he's Sonic Heroes, it's like, "We're Sonic Heroes." It's more like a speaking voice.
You thought you could defeat me by turning into a monster?
And I really hate that people gave Jason Griffith so much shit, because by the time he got to his later games, he had a natural speaking voice.
Yeah, it actually fucks me up, dude, that they like he is so good in Sonic and the Black Knight, and they like fucking fired him as soon as he like got it.
Yeah. Fucking he started off with like an extremely Brooklyn Sonic when he first started doing Sonic in Sonic X.
And nasal.
It's almost like a Bugs Bunny, not even really a Sonic.
Yeah.
It was like a and I didn't like it, but like shortly after that, he caught on. He started doing the, "Hey, I'm Sonic." And that's just
Yeah.
when he could do that slight calm voice but more energetic, that's when it was good. Like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
this is
smash him
happening.
up.
Smash it up. Like, that's when he could do a good Sonic. But it took him a bit, because he started off sounding like Bugs Bunny, then he started being really calm ASMR-y, and then he actually, like, locked down Sonic. And I feel like
Yeah.
Roger Craig, it's the exact opposite. When he first started, he was doing, like, commercial spots and, like,
Pizza Hut.
promotional... When he was doing, like, promotional stuff, he sounded just like Sonic. But, like, as it's gone on, they want his Sonic to be deeper and more depressed sounding, and I don't know why they want that. They want him to be deeper and, like, less energetic. Like, hey guys, it's me, Sonic here. I don't know why
Him
they
in
do
Frontiers
that.
is the fucking worst thing I've ever heard. That's the worst fucking Sonic in a game. In Frontiers is like nothing.
I've got friends. You don't have friends. You're a loser, Eggman.
Yeah, but like in Frontiers, he doesn't even sound like he's playing Sonic anymore. He just sounds like himself.
Yeah, I don't know why they've done that. It's definitely voice direction, because he can still do a Sonic. I've heard him do it at conventions. Like, it's definitely the fucking director doing it.
Yeah, I know a lot of it comes down to voice directing, but it's also like honestly, even with the best directing or the best like things he could do, I've always liked Jason Griffith the most.
Oh,
He's my
yeah,
favorite
yeah,
white voice
no.
Sonic.
Honestly, like, for modern Sonic, I give it to Jason. For classic Sonic, I give it to OVA. Because OVA
Oh,
sounds
Martin Burke?
yeah, he sounds the most like Japanese classic Sonic.
Yeah.
And honestly, Ryan Drummond sounds the most like Japanese modern Sonic, but I don't really like that sound for modern Sonic. I think Sonic being
What?
softer
Yeah.
works for modern.
Yeah. I was actually surprised, and I've pointed out before many times to you because I think it's cool and I would like to draw attention to it, but like, as you know, obviously you get older and you stop being a teenager and you like smoke some cigarettes and shit, like,
I
you know,
never
for some
smoked.
time.
I have asthma.
No, I didn't either, but I'm saying like in general, like your voices can change. Like it's like how Mark Hamill's Joker is still the same Joker, but it changed in Arkham because of like smoking and shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well that with the Sonic fan film by like Eddie LeBron or whatever, they got Jaleel White back and he's voicing Sonic, but it's the model of Sonic is a green-eyed modern Sonic. And I think with the rasp he has with age, like his voice aged up with that Sonic design, and I think it's not definitive, but it's good. You know what I mean?
The only thing I didn't like about that movie was like Knuckles having fingers and the Robotnik voice. Like, Robotnik is just a guy. Like, like, he looks like Robotnik. When I see him, I'm like, yeah, that's Robotnik. But, like, fucking, he doesn't sound like Robotnik. Even Jim Carrey adds, like, an eccentric aspect to Robotnik. Like, you need some excitement to him. Like, that's every other Robotnik has done it.
Yeah. I really wish that Jim Carrey, like for his Robotnik, that he talked like the Grinch, because like his Grinch is really close.
He would not. Like, I don't know if you know about Jim Carrey, but like Jim Carrey, he does not like doing fan service. Like, the most that he said that he would do for his Robotnik role was a Jim Carrey performance. He does not redo performances. Like, he gets into the head of the character and does the best Jim Carrey he can do. He will not... If you tell him to do it like Ace Ventura, he'll walk out. You cannot tell him to do that.
Yeah, because if you put... Dude, if you put a fucking establishing shot of the fucking, like, with the stupid gold statue, you know, from Adventures of Sonic, and, like, Robotnik's, like, stupid castle, like, base... And then you have like the da-da-da-da-da over Jim Carrey's Grinch, and that's
usual, I see.
Yeah, like his Grinch talks like a robot, like a classic Robotnik, you know?
Yeah, I still think the way he did it was perfect though. Like Jim Carrey,
yeah, he's still good.
If Robotnik has to have an origin, Jim Carrey's is probably the way to do it. Like, he's a normal guy, and Sonic drives him crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's as normal as Robotnik can be, but he's semi-normal when he starts. Also, like, I love the weird thing that the movie has introduced. It's slowly becoming like an actual thing associated with Robotnik. Coffee. He's never had a coffee thing, but like, it's starting to catch on.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. Like, I feel because remember, like they sell egg sandwiches at coffee shops. Remember?
Yeah, nah, he's never been associated with coffee. Every time Eggman's been seen with a drink, it's usually a fast food straw cup. Like, it's usually one of those styrofoam cups. Like, Eggman's a
Yeah,
slob. He eats, like, gross food. He eats, like, sandwiches and hamburgers. He doesn't really eat anything sophisticated.
Yeah.
So coffee
said the
is a
straw
weird
thing-
choice.
When you said Eggman with his soda straw, obviously I hear soda straw, and we're talking about Sonic things. Only one thing
Soda
comes to
Man!
mind. Well, yeah, okay, two things come to mind, Dylan. But I was imagining a poorly drawn picture of Eggman sipping on the soda.
A
It's
guitar.
something like kind of, yeah, like a guitar, yeah, the guitar region.
Sonic, leave me alone. I'm enjoying my drink at the Guitar Cafe.
He is a robot. I hate Eggman. I idolize Sonic. You can tell he idolized Sonic and hates Eggman because he dresses in red and is fat, like Sonic.
Yeah, obviously. I love that Eggman only exists in Sonichu to make Metal Sonichu, and then he does nothing else ever again. Like, Eggman
Yeah, he completely
canonically
fucks off.
exists. He canonically exists in that universe, and he never fucking does a damn thing.
What was that weirdo he tried to replace him with?
Dr. Skysoar? Ren Skysoar? And they made it to where his appearances before was a Ditto. It was either a Ditto or it was fucking stupid Sylvana, but they retconned Eggman out of the story altogether. He never met Sonichu now. If you fucking trust Chris, but my thing is, Chris fucked his mom, so I don't care what his continuity says.
Yeah, you don't really give a shit, but like...
Yeah, nah, you can go fuck himself.
Yeah. I forget, though, was that the idea guys telling him to do that, or was, like, who influenced him to be, like, retroactively retcon Eggman?
He did that before because he wanted to sell physical books. And to sell physical books, he was convinced by... It was the... I'm trying to remember. The Watchmen, I think they were called. The Watchmen told him that he needed to get rid of copyrighted stuff. So he took that as, I need to remove Eggman. Giovanni can stay, though, but Eggman's gotta go.
Yeah. That is the funniest thing to be like, oh, I'm worried about copyright. Let me remove Eggman. Specifically.
He removed Sonic too, technically. Sonic only appears in the issue where he hits Sonichu. Like, that's the only canonical appearance of Sonic in Chris's shitty comic. When Sonic meets when Sonic meets Sonichu in the episode with Rosechu getting kidnapped, that's not Sonic. That's fucking Sylvana and a Ditto again.
This is so weird.
Yeah, no,
why
he's fucking
do that?
stupid. He's fucking stupid. Because, like, according to Chris, and this literally can't be the thing, some properties can do this, but his can't. He insists that all of Sonichu is a television show and all of the characters are actors. But some things actually do happen and some things are being acted out for the comic. And it makes no fucking sense.
So this is like a shitty version of Super Mario Brothers 3?
Yes, kinda. But, like, it makes no fucking sense whatsoever, because things happen off-screen. Like, the first time you get a glimpse of this is, throughout all of the Sonichu comic, Sonichu and Rosachu in real life were married and had kids. But the comic was depicting their younger escapades for a while, so their kids were never mentioned or shown. But to Chris, they already had the kids. They're just acting out the parts of when they were younger. And when he had them in sexual situations, the way that he saw it is that he's depicting two adults, but in story, they're younger. So he got really fucking weird with it. I hate Chris's post-fucking post-meta mindset. I fucking hate it. He's not fucking, he's not...
Not clever enough for it.
I'm trying to remember the name. Is it M. Night Shyamalan? No. Who
The
did...
twist guy?
Who did the Scream movies?
Wes Craven?
Yeah, he's not fucking Wes Craven. You can't do a fucking Scream 2000. You're not clever enough to do that.
Yeah, he also did before that. Even before he did Scream, he was already interested in meta because he did Wes Craven's New Nightmare, the fucking one where Freddy Krueger is real.
Yeah.
Harassing
So
the
that
actors from the
too.
original
Yeah, that
Nightmare
one
on Elm
too.
Street. Yeah.
So like fucking him doing like meta stories is like it's stupid because Chris doesn't understand meta narratives. He thinks all this shit is like actually happening. Like he can't understand what meta writing is.
Chris Chan's New Nightmare.
Chris Chan's New Nightmare is always his nightmare. I still think that fucking that fucking pasty face girl that he's with, I don't think that she's actually with him. I think that like he thinks that she's with him, but like it's a fake relationship to fucking string him along and get him to be healthier and make them money.
I see. So it's like optics or something, and they're like the people that are like funding Chris are funding her.
Well, I think that like she wants Chris to do well and she wants him to be healthy and shit. So she's with him, and maybe she likes him, but like, I don't know. I don't think it's like a legit relationship. I don't think Chris can do a relationship. I'd be shocked if they actually fucked.
Yeah. She'd get salmonella poisoning.
Oh god.
That's a Sonic 2 animated series fucking throwback. The Nintendo guys, like the Nintendo leader shits on Chris Chan's face and gets salmonella. Wait, did he get it? Wait, did Chris is so poisonous that the guy that shit on him got salmonella poisoning? What did you mean by that, spaz kid? Yeah,
Sonic
the
2 the animated
is-
series is such a fucking mixed bag, because like it was animated at different points throughout it, and like sometimes it has decent voice acting, sometimes it has shitty voice acting. Most of the episodes are not the original episodes, they're re-uploads that had like different changes done to them. So like we'll never get like a true version of it.
Yeah, it is actually how I first learned about Chris Chan. I first saw like the first one in like 2009 or whatever. And
Oh, I almost have writer's cream.
Neat. I'll be right
Yeah.
back. I need water. I'm like thirsty as hell. So yeah, I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, I can get Tangle and Whisper with the free ones, and Supersonic, Silver, Shadow, Rouge, and Egg Pawn with the paid one. I'm not getting the paid one.
Okay, I'm back.
But yeah, I was watching some stuff on Sonic Outcome Memories development, and one of the things they talked about is like, the reason why one of the older Sonic horror games got shut down is because there was like an optional donation link. Apparently Sega...
Oh no, so Omens? That's a bad omen.
Yeah, they don't know if Sega shut it down or if like a fan fucking flagged it and shut it down. But this game and Outcome Memories only has Robux as an option, and Robux goes through Roblox, and Sega's fine with that apparently. Like, as long as you're not paying real money for cosmetics, they don't care. Like, you pay money to get Robux, and then you buy the stuff with Robux, and Sega's apparently fine with that. They just don't want you being able to buy stuff with money. That's their IP.
Yeah.
Because this Eggman is not in the game. I had to fucking buy this from one of those fucking people who make skins. Because I really wanted to play as Eggman.
Are there Eggman boss battles in this game?
Yes, there is. There are certain events, like I'll show you. I'll go to the Metal Sonic themed one. There are certain events like these. They can be activated anytime. You can walk up to them. And there are a couple Eggman boss fights. So I'll go to the Metal Sonic one. The Metal Madness one.
Sweet.
This is a race against Metal Sonic and Bad Stardust Speedway.
Yeah, race metal.
He's kind of a pushover, though. This is how you unlock Metal Sonic, though, is by beating him in the race X number of times. It was a cool way to unlock Metal Sonic. Most of the characters in this are free, and I really appreciate that. Like, you can get every single character you want for free. I was just reading off the Battle Pass for the Writers event right now, and, like, Tangle and Whisper are free characters. It's Sonic, Rouge, and Egg Pawn that are the paid characters. And Shadow.
Yeah, looking at this game and the polish it has and everything, it's really funny to me because I'm like, this is another Sonic thing built off of an existing game, and then it's like really good, like for playing and stuff and having a fun time. The other one I think of is the good old Robo Blast 2, and so I'm just thinking about like how it's like,
and Robo Blast Kart.
Yeah, the cart, the ring, the cart and the ring racers and all that. And so I'm just like, well, maybe the real fucking Sonic team should just start fucking building Sonic games off existing games that are already stable. Or maybe they should just
fucking buy fan games like they did here. Like, Sega basically, like, gave permission for this to be an official product. Like, they should just do that more. Rather, it's like, hey, we're gonna absorb you and make you real. Like, Sonic Speed Simulator is an official Sega thing. They have to get permission to put anything in this game. Hence why I can't play as Eggman.
Yeah, I see. Well, I mean, it was already funny to see, like, Eggman, like, modern Eggman, while you're playing as classic Eggman. Just, like, that's funny. You know what else is funny?
Drag races are another thing you can do in this. I'm gonna go to an action race instead. Cool. The races are loading. Racing is a really cool thing in this.
Yeah. Another thing that I think is quite funny, Dylan, is so when they redid the dialogue for Sonic X Shadow Generations, whatever, they didn't reanimate the old cutscenes or whatever. So there's that really funny one where Knuckles originally he said in Sonic Generations, like to classic Sonic.
Fat.
Yeah, he's all like, "Did you gain weight?" But now, and so then he looks at his tummy all sad. But now it's like, hey, do you know what happened to my island? And he still looks at his tummy sad. So it's like, it's just memeing fucking like, yeah, suspiciously Angel Island shaped classic Sonic. Yeah. It's funny as shit, Dylan. They went to the trouble of redubbing it and didn't think, hey, should we reanimate this? No. Because now the context is completely different.
I was thirsty.
I am way past hungry.
Time to eat all of Angel Island. Whoa.
Angel Island is out of here.
But yeah, these are basically recreations of the actual levels, just with no enemies. So you can just race through them.
Nice. When will it let you... Okay, there we go. I was going to say, when will it let you go? Like, but there was the checker thing that was holding you. But there you go.
It gives other racers a chance to load in, but I'm not in a lobby with anybody, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm just playing against a bot.
I see.
The bots in this one are a bit harder. Like, they can actually win sometimes. So I prefer this over the Metal Sonic race.
I don't want to speak too early, but it is really jarring to see City Escape have, like, competent camera.
No, the camera's pretty
Like I noticed
free
it's
the
not.
whole time.
Yeah, it's not all fucked up and stuff. Because I've played like everyone's played the beginning of SA2 a lot, so we all know. And you're just hauling ass, man. Like
Yeah,
he's fast as
I've played
fuck.
this stage God knows how many times in real life. I know City Escape. It used
Yeah,
to be my channel theme.
yeah. Do, 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 do. But we're depressed, so it's slower.
That's right, we're gonna cheat.
Yeah. Woo! See, like that was just sweet how fast that was. That was awesome.
And
And
then
there's
I'm
no gun
dancing
truck
up
too,
there.
so
I didn't notice that before. My guy's dancing. Look at him go.
yeah,
Fuck. Look at him
yeah.
go up there. Oh fuck yeah, I love that. I have 1,000 tickets. You need fucking so much more to get any of these. I can get like a gun-themed board. There's a classic Sonic for 3,000?
Hmm.
A Black Omega?
Oh yeah, my favorite.
A big with Froggy merch?
Hmm.
A Scientist
My favorite
Chow? That
extreme.
one's weird.
My favorite extreme gear in Sonic Riders, because I only played the original one and I played it on PS2. And yeah, I'm sure it was only at 30 FPS, but it didn't feel as gimped as Sonic Heroes or Shadow did on PS2. I grew up with all the shitty versions of the games. Well, shittier versions. Oops. But my favorite extreme gear were the rollerblade kinds, like the skate ones, because I love the idea of Sonic racing, but I hate Sonic in a car. Sonic on a I don't. So that was the closest to like having it be. Well, it was literally on foot then, so it was like a regular Sonic. And because
Yeah.
when you play a Sonic, when you play a Sonic and you hit like circle or like X on GameCube, I think it is. You do the spin, and it even makes the noise from the classic games. So it just felt like I was actually racing through levels as like Sonic. Like it was so fucking satisfying because I already enjoyed the game before, even though I was like, well, I want to run. And then once I could run, I'm like, yeah, this is like a Sonic game.
If you ever get Roblox, we can race like Sonic R, like me and you.
Yeah. Well, I know we both have the Mario 64 co-op thing, so that could just be done like at some point. That one.
Well, I'm saying this one too. Like all you have to do is join. Oh fuck! I'm racing against fucking Chaos Sonic, and he's fast.
Ooh. Oh damn.
It has just Metal Sonic on the HUD though. Oh fuck! He's so fast. That was just straight to the end. It was barely anything. They did not want to make a
Chaos
race
Sonic
course
not
for
just
that.
Is Chaos Sonic not just a type of Metal Sonic?
No, he's technically not, because the metal line is made by Eggman and they all have the same base. Meanwhile, fucking Chaos Sonic was made by fucking Magic Energy.
Oh.
Oh, that was a drag race. Okay, so I guess the drag races are different?
Oh, okay, yeah, so it's the point. Alright.
New races are loading. We'll go Radical Highway. No, Radical Highway will put me on a motorcycle. Yeah, I'll see this guy riding a motorcycle. Let's see how Eggman looks on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
It'll probably be janky.
Yeah,
and
that sounds-
broken.
It'll look funny.
Probably be jank as hell. I hope the motorcycle's optional. If it's optional, then I won't pick it. Okay, it looks like it's optional, or you don't get a motorcycle, because I'm not on a motorcycle.
No motorcycle. That's...
Oh fuck, I'm on a motorcycle! Oh fuck, I'm on a motorcycle! I can't boost.
Eggman's on motorcycles.
Oh, Shadow might actually beat me. I don't know how to boost. Shadow is definitely gonna beat me.
Yeah, he's gonna go he's gonna like Damn, that actually looks I'm surprised because again, remember my thing's always behind. So I'm like finally looking at the finally looking at the motorcycle and I'm surprised how normal it looks.
Yeah, he's won already. He beat me.
Dang.
Yeah, there's no way to make the motorcycle go faster. It still says I got first. What? Because I wasn't racing against anybody? So the bot doesn't count? The bot is my timer and we finished at the same time? I don't know.
Wait a minute. I won that race fair and square. Yes, Shadow, but you're black. This wasn't a race. This was a racist. That's right, Shadow. You don't count as the winner because you don't count as people. Filthy Mobian trash. Get out of here. Yeah,
I never
that one time you were explaining
understand
to
how
me the Mobian thing.
Yeah, I still don't understand if Eggman views Sonic as a person.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if he sees the animals as people, or if he even gives a shit about people. We don't really get an insight on Eggman's view on anything.
Yeah. I'm mad that my grandfather died. What about your cousin? What about her?
Oh, Ivo, you're no Maria. That was soul crushing.
Yeah. Imagine how funny it would be if he's like, how about now? Cuts back to fucking Eggman wearing Maria's dress and a wig. But he still has his mustache.
Someone made memes where it's like Maria getting added to Sonic Racing, and it's a coffin with wheels.
Yeah. I know you've tried to tell me it's not the case, but I just want to believe it'd be really funny if just like everybody in Robotnik's family is all fat, so then like if Maria grew up, she would have just been like chunky as fuck.
Yeah, no.
She would have just been like a girl Eggman body.
It's just Eggman who's fat. Like Gerald in Sonic Generations is skinny.
It's funny because that one picture of him fucking with the chains and stuff, and his like head drooping and stuff. I'm like, man, that poor Robotnik guy looks really starved. Say that again.
I'm going to crash a fucking spaceship into the earth. Fuck all of you.
Eggman, we can make amends. Shut the fuck up. Everyone's fucked my wife.
Daddy? Now since you've seen my son's dick, you all must die.
Yeah, I still remember one of the first things that happened, like as soon as we got footage of Jim Carrey Robotnik, was them synchronizing it to "Who posted my nudes on Twitter.com?"
I still love how Sonic Movie 3 worked in the Eggman suit, like as like a flight jacket, because like I didn't really like the costume he got at the very end of Sonic Movie 2. Like, it's only used for the climax of Sonic Movie 2, and then it immediately gets destroyed and is in tatters for most of Movie 3. I thought it was overly designed, and I didn't like it.
Oh. You know what I do want to say is I'm grateful these Sonic movies are coming out now, because, like, Well, not only did they listen and unugly the Sonic, but like having an accurate costume for Robotnik is awesome as fuck because like
Yeah, he wears
you
red
know
and yellow at least.
yeah
That's like the bare
yeah
minimum.
no I know, but I mean like the jacket though, he has it now, like it's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, because you know, if these Sonic movies were coming out when we were kids, they wouldn't have given a shit. Remember, like, they were embarrassed to have comic-accurate costumes for the longest time.
They still don't in, like, movies. Like, they still fuck them up. It's not an all the time thing, but the Fantastic Four wore fucking sweaters.
I don't care about the Fantastic Four. They've had literally the first Fantastic Four movie came out a year before I was born, the Corman one, and it didn't even really come out. And then the ones in the 2000s, and I'm just like, look, I don't even care if the new one, First Steps, is like a masterpiece. I'm done. Like, I'm done giving a shit about the
Fantastic Four.
Yeah, I'm done trying to give a shit about them. Yeah, exactly. That's it's fantastic. Say that again. That's my favorite thing to come out of Fantastic Four movies is that Fat Four Stick line.
I'm so glad everyone refers to it as that.
Oh yeah,
it's
well
like
that's
Sonic
how it's written.
06.
It's Fat Four Stick.
I know, but it's like Sonic 06.
Well, I'm not gonna call it Sonic the Hedgehog. Or if I do, I'd be calling it Sonic the Hedgehog parentheses the shitty one.
Sonic the Hedgehog, the shitting.
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog, solely on an adventure. Hey, that's right, guys. It's an adventure game now. Nothing beats Green Hill. Oh, we got a chatter. Hello.
Yeah, yeah, their name is their name is Martha. Why did you say that?
Your mic is so shitty, it cuts out every time you peek.
Yeah, it's just a snowball mic.
I know, but it tries to cut out every time you peek, so you don't peek. You're gonna blow out your mic like fucking true.
Yeah. Or Masako X, he destroyed his fucking like Blue Yeti during like Super Android 13.
Yeah, these mics are designed to like prevent peeking, so if you peek too hard, you'll just blow it out.
Yeah. I would like, yeah, exactly. Deadpool and Wolverine did the comic accurate suit thing too, and that was fucking cool, because I've been waiting, Jargon Magin, thank you. I'd been waiting because I was 5, like, or 4 actually, because I'm born in December. I was 4 years old in the year 2000 when X-Men came out. I was waiting since I was a little boy to see like fucking Hugh Jackman wear like yellow Wolverine costume, and it took until I was already almost 30 when that movie came out, and I'm 30 now.
I like the manlet Wolverine. That was my favorite.
I love that
too.
Movie. I love that too. That was cute. The fucking comic accurate height. That was nice.
Yeah.
I also love that now because he's been that short, and because he had the brown suit and because he had the yellow suit. Nobody can say that Hugh Jackman and all the other things that they cut to that they reference, like nobody can him being fucking crucified, all that shit. No one can say that he's not comic accurate anymore because now just by doing all that shit, Hugh Jackman is the most comic accurate live action Wolverine.
He just is Wolverine. There's never been another live action Wolverine. He just is Wolverine.
Yeah, like that Cavill joke was cute, but yeah, Jackman is Wolverine.
Yeah, and Deadpool is fucking Ryan Reynolds, if you like it or not. They've never had another guy. And it seems like that Blade is gonna be Wesley Snipes again.
Which I want. I mean, because I don't even really give a fuck about Blade. I like Wesley Snipes.
They need to have him say in the movie, "I'm getting too damn old for this shit."
Hell yeah. But like, I also love the line when in Deadpool Wolverine when he sees Deadpool, he's like, "I don't like you." He never did, because Ryan Reynolds was in fucking Blade Trinity.
Yeah, and he basically was Deadpool in Blade Trinity. Like the character is essentially Deadpool in all but name.
Yeah, and I mean, even though fucking X-Men Origins kind of sucks, like, because that's the thing, even the bad X-Men movies, I still enjoyed because of Jackman. Like, that's how much I love his Wolverine, that you can put him in a fecal movie, and I still enjoy it because he's so lovable as Wolverine. But, like, Ryan Reynolds as Wade, as Deadpool in that movie, but before they fucking sew his mouth shut.
Up until
He's
the
great.
end, up until the end,
He's great in that
Origins,
movie, X-Men Origins.
up until the end, Origins isn't really a bad movie. I think people give it too much shit. Like, it's really only the ending that makes it a shit movie. Like, there's a lot of Wolverine comics that play out pretty similar to X-Men Origins Wolverine. Like, it plays pretty similar to some of the most iconic Wolverine stories. But it's just the ending. If you ask me, honestly, the solo Wolverine movie, I think it's just called Wolverine,
The Wolverine?
That one sucked more.
The one where he goes to Japan and fights Silver Samurai?
Yeah, that one sucks. I don't rewatch it. Because it's boring. I don't give a shit about Silver Samurai. Might as well bring in fucking Red Omega. Who gives a shit?
You didn't even call him the right thing. His name is Omega Red.
Fuck him. Fuck that guy. Fuck him.
I know. The only thing about that guy that we know is that he doesn't even have real adamantium. He has ghetto adamantium.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Him and his stupid hentai fucking powers. I don't want him. I don't want him around.
Yeah.
There's only one
yes.
Omega, and he's in Sonic. I unlocked Cream!
There was this, like, whatever comic from the 80s called Omega Men by DC that I used to collect and read just because, for some fucking reason, Dylan, when I was we were in high school because we're about the same age. I'm only, like, how many am I? Like 9, 10 months older than you, something like that?
Something like that, give or take.
Yeah. But, like, so when we were in high school, there was a comic for the 80s. It wasn't even reprints. I guess they had a surplus of it, and they were selling it at the 99-cent store called Omega Men. So I started, like, when I was in high school, I started collecting it and reading it just because I didn't even care about the characters, but just the price, because I'm broke as shit, in high school and stuff.
It might have
grade.
been...
I loved it.
It might have been, like, preemptively canceled, and they were just trying to unload what they already printed.
But these are from '82. They were fucking old. All the ads,
okay.
And I could tell it wasn't reprint. Dylan, I could tell it wasn't reprints because all the ads were for fucking games on, like, in television and, like, like old shit, like, again, '82 shit.
It still could have been canceled, and they just sat in a warehouse.
Yeah, because I know that you remember, like, they used to have a lot of old stock shit at, like, the 99-cent store. Like, I remember, like, even in the 2000s, they were still selling Game Boy link cables and Hammerman on VHS.
In the, like, late 2000s, early 2010s, you could still buy GameCube controllers.
Yeah.
Like the shitty fucking Tiger one. Not Tiger ones, fucking... What was it called?
Pelican?
No.
Mad
It's Mad Cats. You could still buy the Mad Cats controllers. And, like, literally, my dollar store had, like, an infinite supply of them. So I'd buy one, lasted a few months, it'd break, then I'd go back and buy another one, because they cost next to nothing. It's not like it fucking cost me anything. They were like a couple bucks.
Yeah, I'm looking it up, and it looks like even right now, I guess that... Dylan, I guess they really were just overstocked when DC made this, because even right now, you can get fucking Omega Men comics for, like, as cheap as $5.
I'm telling you,
for the 80s that I had.
I'm telling you, it was probably canceled early, and they just had, like, a whole warehouse full of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is fucking number 4 from. Yeah, this is one of the ones I had. This was, like, the first one I bought because, like, I was like, ooh, DC comic from the 80s. Holy shit! You know what's funny too, Dylan?
What?
The cover price when it came out in 1981 was $1, and when I bought it at the fucking 99-cent store, it was still $1, even though it was like 2012, 2011.
I remember DC was doing a thing for a minute, and it was a super cool idea. I wish they still did it. Like, when they switched ownership, like, a few years ago, they were doing reprints, and they would package, like, 10 of them in a bundle, and they were selling them at Walmart's, and it was a super good fucking deal. Like, you'd get 10 comics for, like, a couple bucks.
But yeah, so I I might re-buy like these because I don't have that many comics, but I'm interested in eventually getting stuff or whatever, putting it
I want
here.
to get
I
all
might
the
rebuy
Sonic
Omega.
comics. I know I can't own the mangas because Sega sucks, but I really want to get all the Sonic comics. If
That'd be
Sega
cool.
weren't assholes, they would do like an Archie the Complete Series hardback book. Like just
What, like
one,
some omnibuses or whatever?
yes, just one giant omnibus for Sonic and one giant omnibus for Knuckles, and just get permission from stupid Ken and do it. Like it
Yeah.
can't waste you that much fucking money to do it.
Yeah, I think they have enough money. Fucking Sega has enough money to actually just play ball with Ken. Why don't they?
Yeah, because they don't want to humor. Because if they humor it, then they give him legitimacy. If they ignore it, when Ken dies, no one's gonna fucking claim the characters. And I think that's what Sega's doing. They're just waiting out Ken Pender's lifespan. As dark and morbid
Yeah.
as it sounds, they're like, "Hey, he's gotta die eventually. He's not
Yeah.
a spring chicken." But
Yeah,
Ken
I'm
Penders
not,
lives out
again,
of spite.
I'm not a fucking like I'm not Ken Pender's fucking like biggest fan or anything like that. But I do like to point out hypocrisies and stuff like I've mentioned before off stream to you, Dylan, how like it's really fucking annoying how people give Ken shit for like was it Julie Sue or whatever, the
Yeah,
girl that
Julie
I
and
like the
Laura.
design of. They give her, yeah, they give them shit, give Pender's shit for that. Then Tikal is just okay because that's like she's not also fucking lazy. Like
If
she's not
Ken-
also just girl Knuckles.
If Ken ever gave me the opportunity, I would get a team together and fucking make a Scourge or make a Jeffrey St. John comic. Because I'd like to write
Yeah.
for either of them.
Yeah, I like I would like to reveal that Jeffrey has an actual like name because Jeffrey St. John is like just like it just sounds like. You ever notice that all the fucking skunk people have weird names like that, like Pepe Le Pew, Jeffrey St. John, Magaji Le Skunk, like they always get like these weird like fancy sounding names.
To
For
be
skunks.
fair, I think it's because he's kind of like Antoine. He's basically like Ken Pender's rebooted Antoine. And Antoine has a name like
okay.
that too, Antoine de Colette.
Yeah. Okay, all right. So he fits in with like the freedom fightery stuff already. Okay.
Yeah, because he
Instead of
is
this
just kind of a
skunk, the
reworking
hedgehog, the skunk.
of Antoine, because like they decided to move on from Antoine being Sally's love interest and have him be with Bunny. So that's when they pushed Jeffrey St. John with Sally. And even though they had no intention of having them get together and stay together, he was basically a Chad Antoine. Even though Antoine's a Chad Antoine, and he beat up Jeffrey St. John before.
That's one way to show dominance when you can like beat up the guy that's supposed to basically beat you but better. So it's like, well, actually, I'm me but better.
Yeah, nah. Because, like, he was disrespecting Sonic, so fucking Antoine punched him in the face.
Good. Another thing I was thinking about earlier, because we were talking about like the Sonic voices, and I was thinking about Martin Burke or whatever from the OVA, and it's like funny because I'm like, when I hear his Sonic voice, I like it, but like when I hear it, I'm like, he sounds like the guy that died that played Frieza and Jocko.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he sounds a little bit like Chris Ayres, like specifically like Jocko, the Galactic Patrolman.
It's just because they're both
Like,
really nasally.
Yeah, it just sounds like that's what that Sonic sounds like.
You may know what
Oh my.
I'm going to do, but that's not going to help you.
Yeah. Since I know everything you're going to do, strange, isn't it?
Oh, hey, he's got the SA2 outfit.
Cool. But yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine was an awesome movie. Thank you for mentioning that, Jargon Megin. Sorry for taking so long to get to that second comment. I didn't see it. I saw the movie in theaters, but I mean, I didn't see the comment. Yeah, I don't watch every MCU movie. I just only watch the ones where like it's characters I like. I don't
Because
care.
Disney
I
made
like...
that one, I'm still boycotting Disney, so I watched that one illegally. But I watched the other
Okay,
two
that's fine.
Deadpool movies legitimately.
Well, yeah, they were Fox back then.
Yeah.
So.
I just don't give Disney
It's funny.
money.
It's funny too, because like the best like MCU movie that doesn't require multiverse or anybody or legacy things or whatever was Iron Man, you know, the first one, and that's not a Disney movie. That was before. That was the year before
Yeah,
Disney
no.
was bought by Marvel. Yeah,
That was a Universal funded movie, wasn't it? It
it
was
was
Marvel
Paramount and
Studios.
Universal.
Okay, okay. Paramount, Universal, and Marvel Studios.
Yeah, and Universal's idea, the only reason like they wanted a piece of that pie was because they were guaranteed that Robert Downey Jr. would have the cameo in their Incredible Hulk movie to help like link and promote that.
Yeah, because they were going to do the shared universe before Disney got
Yeah.
involved.
And that's the thing. I think the MCU isn't a success because of Disney. I think it was gonna be a success anyway, based on like the good start that we had with like Iron Man being a great movie, Incredible Hulk being an okay movie, which is a big deal for Hulk.
If Sony played ball, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies are supposed to tie into the X-Men, but Sony didn't play ball, so it didn't. They wanted Spider-Man to appear in the X-Men movies, but they told him no.
Yeah, it's really funny too, Dylan, because like Fox made the Fantastic Four and X-Men movies themselves, but never linked them up.
Yeah, they didn't have an interest in that. They wanted the X-Men and Spider-Man movies to link up. And they wanted the Spider-Man and Deadpool to link up. Not Deadpool. They wanted the Spider-Man and Daredevil to link up.
Yeah.
That's why they had Kingpin be the main villain, because they wanted like Kingpin to then appear in Spider-Man. Which that Kingpin does appear in the MTV show.
Spider-Man new animated. Yeah, Spider-Man the new animated series. I remember, even as a kid, I remember being super happy watching that because I recognized him from like from Daredevil. I'm like, oh my god, really? Like everything's gonna be connected, like in the comics and in the cartoons, the old cartoons.
That's a technically unofficial connection. Because they're never confirmed to be the same guy, but I think they're the same guy.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same voice actor. He's, you know, even the
Similar
visual design is that he's a black Kingpin. Yeah.
Yeah, so I give it to him. I'm like, yeah, even though you got decanonized almost immediately, I'll give you that. He was intended to be canon to Sam Raimi's universe.
Yeah. Yeah, I also really liked his casting because like nowadays like when I complain like because I will complain about stupid like unnecessary race swapping, but that was fine because even though he's black he had the exact same silhouette as the character, right? Like he still looks like the character.
Well, also him
you know what I mean though, right? Like he's got that shape.
Him being African American didn't play into his character. Like his character was still the same. Like, I hate it when they rewrite a character to suddenly focus on the race. And I think it's stupid when they make Kingpin black solely because we already have black Kingpin at home. That's fucking Tombstone. Tombstone is black Kingpin. Like, Tombstone's whole backstory is set in, like, black neighborhoods and actually focuses on the communities and the culture. Like, he would be the better choice if you're gonna fucking do that.
It's also hard to be a fucking albino black kid.
See, that's debated because, like, sometimes he's born like that. Sometimes he turns into that later when he gets his powers. So, it's debatable if, like, he is actually a true albinoid. He might just have, like, that albinism due to the mutation that gave him, like, rock-hard skin. Which I don't know if it was ever explained how he got the rock hard skin in the comics.
You know how they've already used up so many like iconic Spider-Man villains? It'd be so funny if one day we just have a movie where Spider-Man fights like Alistair Smythe or whatever, and then so he fucking tips over his wheelchair at the end.
It is me, Spider-Man, your most menacing villain, Leapfrog.
Yes. I've got a wheelchair.
That's a real villain, guys. Look it up. He actually canonically exists.
I'm going to destroy Spider-Man because I've got a wheelchair and a mullet. I do like Alistair Smythe. He's got a funny, like, his design is very, very, like, the one that I remember from, like, the 90s is very charming.
I accidentally completed a New York City achievement. I wasn't even trying to work on New York City, but hey, I did something.
Nice.
I saw that there was like a thing saying do rail grinding, so I started doing rail grinding, and I didn't even think about what thing I was doing. That was a challenge for New York.
Oh yeah, I got really excited today when I was earlier when I was out because I was like downloading music or whatever to listen to on my phone, and I was downloading the soundtrack to a shitty game that has a great soundtrack that I like grew up with that I love. The music from Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22 on PS1. And finally, somebody properly ripped the game, like the sequences, like the audio, because normally in the past, Dylan, like for the last over 10 years, anytime I'd see rips of it on YouTube or online anywhere, it would just be the character, like, battle themes and, like, character select, and, like, that's it. Like, or, like, the themes, like, the opening, like, that's it. But there was, like, some songs, there was a song before the, when there's a funny little, like, cutscenes before the characters, like, characters have dialogue before they fight, and there was a song for that, as well as, like, a victory thing when you beat the other person and they have like their victory pose or whatever.
Yeah.
And finally somebody finally ripped those because in game, Dylan, in game those songs only play for like a few seconds and then they cut out. So I finally got to hear the parts of the song that get cut out, you know, that you can't hear in game. So I was very excited because I like Ultimate Battle 22's music. The game is not very good, but it's nostalgic. I like the everything else I like. The opening animation is beautiful because it's back when Toei was still making Dragon Ball Z animation stuff, so like it looks exactly like the show did, you know? Because like later games like Budokai 3 and stuff, the animations would be like more polished than like what the show looked like, whereas this looks exactly like the show, so I really appreciate that. The sprites are only held back by the time period because they were actually drawn by Toei, like to like animation cells moving around. If it was like on PS2 or especially PS3, it would have been like really clean and really cool looking. But it's compressed to hell and back because PS1. The music is great. It's by Kenji Yamamoto, the guy that stole a bunch of stuff, so it's great stolen music, you know? And, what else? Oh yeah, it was also my introduction to the Japanese voice cast because when it came out in America, so it originally released in Japan in 1995, then in Europe in 1996, and then in America in fucking 2003. Like 2002, 2003. Like they waited so long to release it in the US for some. They shouldn't have even bothered releasing it. But I'm glad they did though because
they were probably just looking at the release schedule and were like, we don't have a Dragon Ball game for this year. What have we not released yet?
Yeah, March 2003 is when it fucking came out in America, and that's when I got it. And it's funny because even the instruction booklet has an ad for Budokai, which was already out.
Didn't fucking Final Bout also release like years after it did in Japan?
No, that's the opposite, Dylan. Final Bout came out was the first. Final Bout was the first Dragon Ball game we got timely. We got it in the 90s. The same time, basically. We got it only like a year later. We actually got it timely. But the thing is, it spoiled us because we were still in the middle of like going to. I think we just started going to Namek when that came out, like in the Ocean Dub.
And they have
so
fucking
it spoiled goddamn
Majin
everything.
Buu and fucking Sin Shinron.
Yeah, well they didn't have Sin Shinron. It went up to Baby, but still.
Oh, okay. Not even the good GT
like
villains.
everything.
What the fuck?
Yeah, the final boss of that game is Uzaru Baby when he's a monkey. He's big. That game also has Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegito and all this stuff. Not Gogeta, Vegito specifically.
Kid Me liked Baby as a character. Adult Me doesn't like Baby at all.
Is it because he's a baby?
No, it's just because, like, he's just kind of a shittier version of fucking Hachiyak. Like, I like Hachiyak a lot more because Hachiyak's, like, actually the Tuffle ruler and not just some weird Cell knockoff who's made from the DNA of the Tuffle ruler.
Yeah.
Well, he's not really the Tuffle ruler. He's, like, one of the scientists from the Tuffles, but you know what I mean. He's, like, actually the guy. He's not just a clone.
Yeah, so with Dragon Ball GT, and the thing is,
I do like the idea of a villain who infects people, though, And they took the idea of Baby and they did it in Super Dragon Ball Heroes a lot better. There's two characters called Common and Orin, and they can not only just possess people, but like they have their own physical forms too, and they can fuse together to make like a Super 18, but it's a Super 17, but it's called Common Orin, and it's really cool. I like Common and Orin. And they are also Tuffle things, so they are Baby. Like, they just are Baby, but they have, like, designs similar to 17 and 18.
Yeah.
That's why I said Super 18, because it's, like, the Fanon thing where, like, it was 17 and 18 fused instead of two 17s.
Yeah. So yeah, we got, but it's still weird, the releases, because again, Ultimate Battle 22 originally in Japan came out before Final Bout, like a year or so before Final Bout, but in America, we got Final Bout first, and then the game that it's a follow-up to after Ultimate Battle 22 came out. It's reversed release for us. It's fucking weird.
People think that Ultimate Battle 22 just really improved on Final Bout.
It is faster, but it's not much faster, but it is faster. I will say, I can play Ultimate Battle 22 and actually like get some pleasure out of it, like enjoy it. You're going to give me some pleasure. That's a line from Cell in Final Bout. But
that's poorly translated.
Like, yeah, you're going to give me some pleasure.
It's probably his catchphrase. It's probably the same catchphrase he has, like, fucking in all the games, like, "This will be exciting." That's probably what it was supposed to be, but they mistranslated it, so you will give me pleasure.
All right, I'm going to destroy you, Kakarot! A Saiyan is a fighting tribe. Don't take us lightly.
Really? They couldn't even do the correct mistranslation of Saiyan?
Don't take Saiyan people lightly. Well, no, they said Saiyan. They just yeah.
That's weird. That one's accurate to the U.S. version.
Yeah.
Like Saya and or also Saya people is more accurate to the Japanese one.
Yeah. And it's also just funny as fuck because the voice actors in Final Bout are competent people that you'll hear in other animes and stuff. It's just that.
Oh yeah, didn't the guy from Cowboy Bebop like?
Yeah, Steve Bloom as Goku.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve Bloom.
He's a good voice actor.
You seem happy. Yeah, as Goku, he's all like, "You seem happy. What a weirdo!" Like the way he talks is funny. I'm a Saiyan raised on Earth. I will defeat you.
That is some Goku. Real English.
Yeah. I do like that they did get fucking Frieza's thing right when he's all like, to show you a terror beyond hell. Like, he does say the thing.
Yeah, it's
like,
close.
Yeah,
it's like a Chinese bootleg version of his catchphrase.
Yeah, it's really close, so I like that he's like talking about like showing you the terrors beyond hell.
Cell is kinda all fucking hype and aura. Like, when you're a kid, you can really buy into Cell, but, like, when you're an adult, you realize he's just kind of Frieza and King Piccolo, but with none of the depth.
Yeah, well, I still like Cell. I think he's a cool final boss because he has everyone's powers. Like, I think that's awesome.
He's not a final boss, though, and Boo does the same shit.
Well, Boo is gay for that. Like, Super Boo is just perfect.
Boo actually absorbs the characters. He's not just a weird hodgepodge of their parts.
Yeah, but I liked the Boo Saga as a kid, but even then I couldn't even place why I didn't like it as much as the Cell Saga or any of the Android
Boo Saga is not as satisfying
like,
because the Boo Saga deliberately goes against expectations. It sets out to make fun of people who like Dragon Ball. And Toriyama thought that was funny. But I can understand why some people find that disappointing and annoying. It deliberately goes out of its way. No, it really was. He did it multiple times afterwards, too. He did Neko Majin, and he did Dragon Ball SD. Like, he did it multiple times where he made a series that just straight up makes fun of Dragon Ball. Like, he intentionally was making fun of Dragon Ball with the Boo Saga.
Well, like, I do like the Saiyaman shit in the beginning. I really do actually enjoy all that. I wish that we could have like had a bit more of that. I'm probably like the only person that actually likes the
Well,
Great
the problem
Saiyaman,
was is
especially
that
because that.
Saiyaman just didn't get anywhere in the popularity list. Like, they do a popularity list every few chapters or every year or something, and, like, he wasn't in it. Like, he didn't make it at all. It was still Goku and Vegeta. Like, they were still dominating the popularity charts. And Toriyama always aimed to please. Even though he had an artistic vision, he did aim to please. He changed the Android Saga like 3 fucking times to please people.
Yeah, I
So,
remember hearing about
when the
that.
Buu
Yeah.
Saga wasn't vibing with people because of Gohan, he's just like, okay, fine, fuck Gohan. And then fucking made it the Goku show because people want Goku back. Plus, he said multiple times writing Goku is more fun. But also Gohan's lack of popularity after Cell. Like, people liked Gohan because, yet again, just like with Goku, he was a shonen. And people want a shonen. But, like, once he's an adult or a damn close to an adult, he loses a lot of the appeal that he had for Shonen Jump.
Yeah.
Like, the second that he's not a young boy and he's dealing with adult problems, he loses a lot of the appeal that he had. People didn't want to see and
Yeah.
I'm speaking generally, but people didn't want to see Gohan going to high school and dealing with Peter
Yeah.
Parker
No. No.
issues.
No. Yeah, I do think that maybe the time skip was too long, like too big of a, like too many years, like
I
missed.
think it just
Like,
changed how he was altogether. Like, Gohan seems like the type that would do private schooling. He seems like the type that would live out in the country with his mom and support his family. But instead, they made him a completely different character. And I like the direction they took
well,
Gohan.
yeah, that's how he went. That's how he went to school when he was a kid, right? He was just being
Yeah,
homeschooled and stuff,
yeah.
doing it at home.
I like the direction Toriyama took Gohan, but he did that deliberately to fight against expectations. He decided to make Gohan something that people didn't expect. Same thing like when he aged up Goku into being an adult. Like, his fucking producers and stuff are telling him, no, this is a huge risk. Do not age up Goku. But he
You know,
wanted to keep the story interesting for himself, so he aged up Goku.
yeah, that ended up paying off, but like, but yeah, again, I just think that like even with the context of like the Buu saga being like, well, yeah, Toriyama was just like fucking around, and I admire that the guy got to write whatever he wanted, whatever he felt like, but I still just like I'm like, yeah, no, I just kind of like the
My biggest issue of the
Trunks,
Buu
time
saga is
traveling and
that
androids and Cell and Super Saiyan 2 Gohan just a lot more.
my big problem with the Buu saga is a very similar problem with the Android saga. If you break the Android saga up into 2 sagas like people like to do, like Cell and the androids, there's no central villain to the Cell saga. Like, fucking Cell doesn't have motivations and he doesn't have an ambition. He doesn't work as a central villain. Meanwhile, if you have Cell be part of the Android saga, it kind of just switches focus all the fucking time and can't stay consistent. And it's kind of the same thing with the Buu saga. Like, Buu saga starts out with Babidi being the main villain, and it works. Like, it was staying consistent to that. His side characters would swap in and out, like Spofovich dying and Deborah dying, but he was a constant. Then they killed him off, and they couldn't even keep the Buu consistent after that. Like, Buu constantly kept changing. First he was Fat Boo, but he was still evil and
The
killing
great one
people.
came out of him.
No, he was still evil and killing people. Then Hercule convinced him to be nice. Then he turned gray, and the gray one ate him.
Yeah,
and
the
then he
gray one came
turned
out of him,
super. And then he turned into
Mhm.
fucking Cell Boo, which that's basically what he is when he's fucking Buuhan.
Yeah.
And then lastly, he turned into Kid Buu. And Kid Buu is literally the exact same problem I had with Cell, where he has no motivation. He's just going to blow up the planet and the universe. And it's like, what appeal is there to that? He has no reason to do it. He's just doing it because he can.
And why isn't Kid Buu gray?
Well, he's supposed to be pure Buu in Japanese. He's Buu with all of the other stuff exiled out of him. Like, he's not supposed to have any more divine energy in him. Which gets retconned later, because Pure Boo does have divine energy. He passes it on to fucking Oob. Oob now in Dragon Ball Super
Yeah.
does have divine energy. And they deliberately say it's because he kept the divine energy from Grand Supreme Kai, even though fucking Fat Boo looks identical to Grand Supreme Kai and doesn't have divine energy. But whatever, Toriyama. R.I.P. I respect you.
Yeah, I love Toriyama. It's just that sometimes when he didn't give a fuck, he didn't give a fuck. And that's
He was
fine.
just winging it sometimes, and like sometimes his shit just doesn't make sense. It's the same thing with like Super Saiyan 4. His Super Saiyan 4 grows a tail and loses a tail every time it transforms. It's like, what the fuck is that? Why does that happen?
Yeah, we're just smoking that crack sometimes, you know?
Why does Super Saiyan
Crack
4
rock
just
the dragon.
grow a tail temporarily?
I remember when Toriyama died, I made a YouTube video like reading my favorite interview that he took that he did in the 80s. It was fantastic. It was so fucking funny.
I was actually genuinely upset. I was genuinely upset about Toriyama's passing, but if I still had like some of my memer self in me, I definitely would have gone for like the Chibi video. You know, like Chibi Neko. How he did like the Iwata thing.
Oh, like that, yeah. I thought what you would have just thought of was like the TFS thing with the bird, where it's like, "Oh, hi, little birdie. I'm gonna call you Toriyama."
Oh,
Toriyama, no!
Badniks. Okay, so I guess I don't need tickets anymore. I'm destroying Badniks.
Toriyama, no! You were taken before your time. Go, Toriyama, and teach a dinosaur to ride a ball.
Okay, so we'll go to Hilltop Zone.
Nice.
Unfortunately, it has Sonic Runner's music and not the actual song for the theme for the level.
But
they don't use the Sonic 1 and 2 music in this because they don't want to pay royalties, so it just uses random music Sega owns.
Nice. I mean, not nice. Sega really should have, like, solved this shit a long time ago.
They still have not solved it. Dreams Come True holds them by the throat. They're a Japanese group, too, so they can't be like Hunted P and just tell them to go fuck himself.
Damn. It's too bad. Like, I guess maybe I want to see the movie where Sega and Ken Penders team up to defeat Dream Comes True. Dreams Come True, defeat them in court. It'll be like fucking Goku and Piccolo teaming up, except it's Sega and Ken Penders.
Oh, killing the dinosaurs makes me die because they're in lava.
Well, it's called a dinosaur, not a lithosaur, so that's why it kills you. Like how Princess Di, if her nickname was Princess Life, she would still be alive.
She'd be Queen of England if she was still alive.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no! I broke it. Oh no! I broke it. There, I unbroke it.
But yeah, so because we were talking about Dragon Ball, I the message here for a while I've been meaning to shoehorn back or loop back to, but yeah, Jargon Majin also had said Kid Buu is my favorite character because he's a chaotic little monster.
I like Kid Buu as the embodiment of chaos, but he loses a lot of his gravitas when Beerus is revealed to be the actual god of destruction and not Kid Buu.
Yeah.
And now Kid Buu isn't even like a primordial thing that's always existed like he got retconned to be. Now the new retcon is that he was made by an evil witch in the demon realm. That's what Daima said, is that an evil witch made him in the demon realm for Bibbidi.
Yeah, that's the sad thing about any time that we go backwards in Dragon Ball, is that we have to just fuck up anything that people like.
Well, I didn't like the retcon of him being primordial from the beginning of time because it contradicted Babidi and Bibbidi making him. So I'm fine with him being retconned to be like no longer an always existing entity. But also, I think it's stupid that they introduced another character who actually secretly made Boo.
Yeah.
And they only
I'm looking
introduced
forward
her
to
so
the
they
next
could make
retcon.
2 more Boos. Which
Yeah.
I like Do and Koo, but, like, I think it's stupid that we introduced 2 more of them. I do like that they're not just straight up Boos, though. They're like Boos mixed with Cybermen. Also, Cybermen got retconned to be from the Demon Realm. Which makes sense, because Cybermen look like fucking Namekians, and I really wanted to know why they looked like Namekians. So
Yeah, they
them
do look
being
very
from the Demon
creature.
Realm makes sense. Like, Saiyans making them was never their backstory, that was a US dubism. Saiyans bought Cybermen. They didn't fucking make Cybermen.
Yeah.
But what's weird is
Right now,
Scientist Saiyans did
yeah.
exist. We just don't know what Scientist Saiyans ever fucking did.
Were they brilliant?
Obviously. They developed the technique that allowed Vegeta to make a fake moon.
Yeah. And also, they knew the aliens from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said Rigel 7 in the Ocean dub when they were just making
Yeah.
up shit, so that means that he knows the aliens from The Simpsons. You know what? Oh shit, that's real now,
Copyright
Dylan.
infringement?
It probably is because he explicitly said Rigel 7. You know the scene I'm talking about. He did say that.
Yeah. I'm like, is that technically copyright infringement? Because I was
Yeah, I
watching
don't
something
know,
the
but,
other day going over how, I think it was Space Invaders got in trouble for copyright infringement. Because they had dev names for, like, the 2 UFOs that show up. And the UFOs reference characters from Saturday Night Live. So, like, Saturday Night Live hit them with a cease and desist.
Wow.
Yeah, you know that little clay guy from Saturday Night Live?
Mr. Bill?
Yeah, one was called, like, Mr. Bill, and the other one's called the guy who always, like, beats him up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so they had to, like, legally back it off. Even though they never called him that publicly, their fucking nicknames got leaked from, like, the, like, development files. And it was newspapers and fucking interviewers that kept calling them that.
They ruined the fun.
Yeah, no, like, they didn't have actual names. They were just spaceship. Those are just internal dev names. Like how fucking Silver was Think of Trunks from Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. But yeah, the Rigel 7 thing though, it is probably like that is copyright infringement, but it's weird now, Dylan, because now just like when reference the Take It thing with Sonic and Bart in the Lego Dimensions game because that had Simpsons and Sonic. Fortnite has Vegeta, you know, from Dragon Ball Z, and it has the characters from The Simpsons. So
you can get the Simpsons aliens as a glider.
As a glider, so that means that yes, Vegeta can know the Rigelians. He can know Rigel 7 now. It's real.
Vegeta
It's real
hates
now,
gag
Dylan.
characters though.
Yeah. That's why he needed the fake moon to kill them.
We've erected you a statue. Isn't that nice of them? Out of our dung. Isn't that nice of them, Vegeta?
Yeah. This is Vegeta. He was a prison bitch.
Look, Vegeta, it's a Pokemon.
I'm not a Pokemon, I'm a Chaozu. My name is Chaozu. Chaozu.
Hear that, Vegeta? It's a Chaozu. I'm gonna catch it. Oh yeah, I forgot. I never beat the Neo Metal boss battle enough to unlock him. I should probably start doing that quest while I'm doing other quests. At 10 o'clock, I think I'll stop streaming.
Oh, okay. So, like, all right, yeah, I got the time on the thing over there, so I see. We got time.
Oh my god, this plays what I'm made of? They actually made it
cool.
Metal Sonic's theme. Fuck yeah.
Oops, they accidentally put the right thing where it goes.
No lyrics, though, but still, that's something.
Yeah. There was this bootleg thing that I sent you once and you never responded to it. It was so funny. I guess I'll have to do a reverse image search to find where
he makes
it comes
beeps
from.
and boops. He doesn't have a voice. They didn't get a guy to dub him.
Well, I mean, it's not like they could just use the archive clips. They can't do that.
Yes, they can.
They probably also... Wait, they're allowed to just use the Ryan Drummond clips?
They used the fucking Dean Bristow Eggman years after his death. They so can continue using it. They own those audio. They just have to credit him.
You're right. I just realized because they kept re-releasing Sonic Adventure with the same voice clips.
Well, not even that. They had mobile games with Dean Bristow Eggman in them after he died.
Yeah.
And he definitely couldn't consent when he was dead.
Yeah.
That's
why
they
go to his grave. They're like, hey, Mr. Bristow, can you be in our new game?
They tip like Yosh? They just like put like 1,000 on the fucking tombstone. There you go.
Yeah. Dean Bristow says yes.
This song is so badass, even if it's just instrumental.
It is. It really is. It's really, really good. It's
one
of my favorite.
They didn't want to pay 100p, so they like started doing instrumental of Knuckles themes too. But they own this one because this is fucking Crush 40, and they own Crush 40 apparently.
Nice.
I didn't know Sega owned Crush 40. Like that's their band.
Yeah. But yeah, so like I was saying, I'll have to do a reverse image search to figure out where it comes from because I know I got it from a screenshot from a post on Instagram years ago when I still had Instagram, but like it was this bootleg like LCD game, okay, Dylan?
Yeah.
And the art, it fucking said New Super Mario Brothers the Hedgehog or something like that, and the characters on it were, instead of being like some Samari shit, it was 2 Edward Elrics. Yeah, that's New Super Mario Brothers the Hedgehog. I mean, I guess it's like that show is about brothers, and I guess he's like a Sonic. I mean, like he's got attitude stuff, but like he's like, you know, a teenager with attitude. But like, why did you paste him twice? Like he has a brother you could have put there.
Nah, the anime wasn't done yet. We don't know what he looks like.
So just put 2 Edwards, and that there they are. Those are the New Super Mario Brothers the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me fucking find it.
How many Chaos Orbs do I need? A lot. Why did I not ever finish you? I guess I'm gonna unlock him before ending this.
Okay. And it was back.
How
this was like years
tall
before
is Neo
AI
Metal
was
Sonic?
so really
I would say
fun.
like around 6 to 7 feet.
Really? That big?
And Sonic is 3 foot, and he double sizes Sonic. Like, he's double the size of Sonic.
Okay.
So he's like 6 to 7 feet tall. If we count the spikes on his head and not just his head. Do we count the spikes?
I don't know. But yes, I found it. I found the machine I'm talking about.
Well, that's
and it's
important,
fucking stupid bots.
You need to focus for a second. Do we count the spikes as part of his head?
Yes, yes we do.
Okay, then he's 7 feet. He's 7 feet.
Okay. Alright then. And I know you're busy, but I'm sending it to you so you can see it later or whenever you got a chance. Yeah, I had to use a thing to upscale it because this was like yeah, this was on Instagram.
It won't take long to beat this bozo.
But yeah, New Super Mario Brothers the Hedgehog, and it's two fucking Edward Elrics as the new Super Mario Hedgehog, the new Super Mario Brothers Hedgehog guys. Uh, and it's just for a fucking LCD game that looks like, based on the LCD, it's probably like a Tetris like type thing. But
Yeah,
like,
I
the
remember
package
when
amuses me.
I still did stuff with Lord Danny. Me and her
Mhm.
were in agreement, and we had said in streams multiple times that what I'm made of is Metal Sonic's theme and should be used as Metal Sonic's theme. Like, not just Neo, it's Metal Sonic's theme. Like, Bad Stardust Speedway should not be his theme. Like,
Oh my
why is
god,
a
yes, I
level
did.
theme Metal Sonic's theme? Green Hill Zone is not Sonic's theme. Palm Tree
All right,
Panic
I
is
did
not
it.
Amy's theme.
I found the fucking original like posting of where this came from because again I saw it on Instagram. I can actually read it to you. A mini LCD game in a strange box. Here is New Super Mario Brothers: The Hedgehog. If only the Mario Brothers were actually the Alchemist brothers, Alphonse and Edward Elric, Full Metal Alchemist, the anime. So this one itself, this one labels itself with two properties whose characters don't even appear due to ripping off the graphics from a third. Then look at the game unit itself. It's got yet more characters all over it who match absolutely nothing previous. They look like little cute chibi characters, almost Shopkins, like in color and number. This one is likely even more confusing than old Prince Banana above. Oh yeah, Prince Banana Knuckles, due to the wacky use of so many like properties to try and sell one really phony item. Small text there reads "Made in China." That is, if anyone couldn't guess. Yeah, so that's cool. Somebody actually did like do that. I'm gonna
Did
have
you
to,
hear any of the thing that I
unfortunately,
was talking about?
yeah, about the theme song of What I'm Made Of should just be his theme song. Palm Tree Panic shouldn't be Amy's theme, and we
Well,
can't
I'm
just have
saying that
Stardust Speedway Bad Future be Metal's theme.
he's the only character in the Sonic franchise that uses a level theme as his theme. Like, Sega only uses that as his theme, and the fans don't even use that song as his theme. They go Hugh, Hugh, Hugh. Like, I like Stardust Speedway. I like Bad Future Stardust Speedway as much as the next fucking guy. But, like, that's not Metal Sonic's theme. A theme is supposed to reflect the character. The Bad
I think
Future
his
for
theme.
Stardust Speedway is not reflective of Metal Sonic's character.
I think if he has to have a theme song and it's not like What I'm Made Of or Stardust Speedway, I feel like Never Let It Go, Death Egg's Eye from Sonic the Fighters is really good. Dun 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 dun. I was like, I had the
Waking
biggest
Up would
stupid
be a
smile
good
when I
one,
heard that.
too.
Yeah, but I had the biggest stupidest smile when I heard that that was like mixed into Metal Sonic's theme in the 16-bit Triple Trouble fan game.
Even though Waking Up is
They
more
actually
of
remembered that.
Omega's theme.
Yeah, but yeah, no, like that was really cool that the 16-bit fan remake of Triple Trouble actually acknowledged that song. It was Metal Sonic's theme in that was Stardust Speedway, Bad Future. It was Never Let It Go from Sonic the Fighters, which is when you fight Metal in that game. And it was also the American Stardust Speedway Bad Future. So I thought that was cool to have all three of those together. Like, in a coherent mix, no less, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, by the way, what do you think of Sonic the Fighters' music?
I like Sonic the Fighters. It's like, to me, the first 3D Sonic game.
Yeah. It's fun. I like the music. I'm The Revenge of Dr. Robotnik.
Dr. Robotonic.
Yeah.
I'm the brilliant
And
Dr. Robotonic.
I also love the part where it's like, hey, check out this character who's on screen for 2 seconds and then speculate about him for the rest of your life
The
next.
sad thing
Okay.
is that Rocket Metal was
Rocket
supposed to be a character in the game. They just didn't put him in. Because like
I
the
know. He
goal,
even
the
has a
goal of
name.
the goal of the arcade game was supposed to be like any arcade game, where it would get re-releases later, where they'd add in more characters, and they were gonna add in Robotnik as a playable character. They were gonna add in Rocket Metal. They were gonna add in like an Eggman robot. Like they're in the game, they're just not used. Fans have re-implemented them in like re-releases, but like they were supposed to be playable. Honey was scrapped. She was mostly just a meme character, but like the other ones were going to be playable.
Well, yeah, she's just a fucking anthro version of the character from Fighting Vipers. That's all.
Yeah, Chemical Plant isn't Tails' theme, but it would be more Emerald Hill, wouldn't be Tails' theme. Imagine if Emerald Hill was Tails' theme. That'd be so lame. Actually, it wouldn't even be Emerald Hill. It would be Underground Zone.
I think. Oh, I'm thinking of the 2-player one. Sorry.
Yeah. Da 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 ba.
Yeah, I do think that the 2-player one would be cute for Tails though. When I think of Chemical, yeah, Tails theme, yeah, because it's sciencey and Tails.
His
is, like,
adventure theme is like Tails' theme to me. Like most of them are their adventure themes, and SA2 just basically redid the Adventure 1 themes. Like SA2 didn't reinvent the horse. Like they just fucking, they didn't reinvent the wheel. Like they just fucking kept it the same.
Yeah, because, like, here's SA1. It doesn't matter now what happens. Okay, here's SA2. It doesn't matter now what happens. It's the same lyrics. It's just, like, mixed, it's just, the performance is different, you know?
I feel like
I guess, the rap is different for Knuckles, but that's it.
I feel like for Sonic and Knuckles, the first ones were better, but for Tails, the second one's better.
Yeah. But yeah, I wish Fighters got a sequel. Me too, Jargon. I wish that, yeah, like Dylan was saying, they were clearly setting up, like they do with every fighting game, to have, like, follow-ups like that would be on the same board so they can update it later on.
Yeah, that DLC was totally planned. Like, I don't know if you call it DLC back then, but DLC was planned for the game. It's just it didn't do well testing-wise.
Yeah, it would be like expansion packs or like conversions to like update it. Yeah, but like basically the same concept.
Yeah, it was supposed to get expansions, but Sega gave up on it immediately when it didn't do numbers. Putting it on the Saturn would have fucking helped.
Yeah, it fucks me up because obviously, you know how I know the Saturn could handle it?
How?
Because they fucking put 2 of the Sonic the Fighters characters in Mega Mix. Fighters Mega Mix has Sonic the Fighters characters in it, but only 2 of them.
And that's on Saturn?
Yeah, that's on Saturn. Fighters Mega Mix is a crossover of Virtua Fighter, Fighting Vipers, and even Sonic the Fighters. Like, Bean, and I think the other guy that's in is Bark the polar bear.
Yeah.
I'll check, but there's like 2 Sonic the Fighters characters in that game, and the game obviously runs.
AM2 doesn't have to get permission to use Bean and Bark. They own them. Like, how it works is if you want permission to use the characters, you have to ask Sega, unless your division makes a character. Then you can use that character whenever. You don't have to ask Sega, because they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
That's why fucking, Dimps were introducing Blaze, because Blaze was supposed to be their character, but they put her in Sonic 06, and Sonic 06 sucks, so Sega's like, no, Blaze sucks, you can't use her anymore.
Yeah, god
damn. If Blaze didn't suck, then obviously Sonic 06 would have done well.
Yeah.
It was the same thing with Silver. After the Rivals games, he had... I was saying, after the Rivals games, Silver had a block put on him that he wasn't allowed to be used. Same with Methylis.
He was gay.
And now, for a while, it's just now being broken. But for a while, what's-his-face? Infinite had that same block put on him. So Sega didn't learn their lesson. They still had character blocks in effect.
Sega, please unblock me, kitten. I'm sorry for not performing the way you wanted.
It took
If you give me another
It took 20-something years for us to get a second Gamma figure, because Sega just doesn't want to fucking acknowledge their older shit. And now we're only just now getting a Tikal figure. Like, this is the first Tikal figure we ever got.
Neat. I was at Walgreens earlier today, or I guess, yeah, earlier today. It's still the same day. And I was surprised because I was looking at the toys they have at Walgreens. Obviously, there's not going to be that much because it's not a toy store; it's just a pharmacy. But they had this like big pack of like little like aluminum or like metal like die-cast Sonic figurines, right? And Shadow Android was in that. I'm like, really?
Oh yeah. I want to get those eventually. To answer the question in the chat, Knuckles and characters can canonically go super. It's just their supers don't turn them gold. They just glow a slight, like, variant of their default color. So Knuckles turns, like, a pinkish color, Tails turns, like, a light yellow. They don't turn golden. Only the Hedgehogs turn golden, and Amy isn't allowed to go super. So Amy also turns, like, a light pink.
So, like, is that because Azuka's a sexist?
Zuka's just really adamant on only Sonic, Shadow, and Silver can go, like, traditional super. He's, like, been adamant from the beginning on that.
Azuka told me to make her cook.
Like, he never intended for Super Tails to be canon. He was only a bonus for Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Like, he was never intended to be canon. Same thing with Hyper Knuckles. Like, Izuka is very particular with his weird lore.
Yeah, I hate Izuka. As soon as he leaves Sonic will be for the better. It'll be better. But yeah, at least the 360 port made Metal, Eggman, and Honey playable. That is really cool, yes. Is there any way to play that 360 port nowadays, Dylan?
Yes, you can play it via emulation really easily. Because it still runs like the arcade game. Like, it doesn't take a lot of stress to run it. Like, I can run it on my PC easily. But there are better versions that you can play.
Excellent.
Like, there are fan versions of that game. I think I play a modded PS3 version? I'll have to see. I'll have to go to my game files and see which one I use. I hardly ever boot that game up.
I would love for there to be like a fan decomp or whatever the fuck like thing that's like expansion for like widescreen and stuff, or the game that I mentioned earlier, Fighters Mega Mix, because then if we had that game cracked open, Dylan, then we could put the other Sonic the Fighters characters in, and not only do we have Sonic the Fighters, but then we also have like the thing that they're crossing over with in Mega Mix.
Since my seasonal depression is finally starting to lighten up, I think I might try to go back to doing gaming videos, and I'll do videos like how you can play X game on modern hardware.
Oh yeah, those are useful.
Yeah, so that one will definitely be one. And I'm gonna look into like if there are new better ways to play Shadow. Because Shadow has like his own Game Banana page. And I'm like, were there updates in the Shadow modding scene? Because like you can add characters to Shadow the Hedgehog now.
Wow.
Yeah, you can play as Sonic in Shadow the Hedgehog now. And you can play as the androids.
That's something I've wanted since I was a kid. Those are things I've wanted since I was a kid. Oh my god.
Yeah, and true two-player mode.
Oh, I don't give a shit about that, but I want to be Sonic and I want to be Shadow Android.
I think when you got 100% on Shadow the Hedgehog, it should have unlocked Sonic as a playable character. But just have it to where Sonic can't pick up guns.
Yeah.
Like he's the hard mode.
Yeah, and then every time he fucking is near a gun, he's all like, I wouldn't be caught dead using that.
Yeah, Sonic's like a hard mode. He can't align with any villain, and he he can still do Eggman missions, but he can't do Black Doom missions. Because some of the Eggman missions aren't necessarily evil. Because, like, Eggman fights against the fucking Black Arms as well. So Sonic wouldn't be able to do the ones where you're fighting against Gun, but he could fight against the Black Arms, and that'd be cool.
Oh my god, dude. Gemini is fucking brilliant. In the past, I had to use a blurry-ass... Yeah. In the past, I had to use, like, a blurry-ass thing to even, like, improve the visual fidelity of the tiny-ass New Super Mario Bros. The Hedgehog picture. But I asked for it to be remastered by Gemini, and now I can actually read, like, the things that the thing on the buttons say. They're a little fucked up and a little AI, but, like, I can, like, get the gist of it. And the most important part, the New Super Mario Bros. The Hedgehog box is now, like, clean and easier to look at. Because before, the thing I used was smeary. So, yeah, just, I sent both of them to you, and just looking at them side by side, because I can see these things directly near each other.
I only see the really blurry, shitty one.
Yeah, I've sent the next one, though.
Okay,
Here you
okay,
go.
I see it.
So yeah, it's crazy how much better technology has advanced for upscaling images in just 5 years. Or 6 years, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's crazy, because now you can actually see. But that's such a funny fucking box. It kills me every time I see it, Dylan.
Isn't
fucking
that
two
fucking...
Eds, but they're actually...
Isn't that the fucking anime that 4Kids dubbed? The little magical girl one?
Maybe.
I think 4Kids did a dub of that.
I don't know.
I want to say it's like called Magical Do Re Mi or something. No, I want to say...
yeah, Magical Do Re Mi, yeah.
I could be wrong on that, but I think 4Kids did a dub of that.
But yeah, I'm eternally grateful for finally having a fucking HD version of New Super Mario Bros. The Hedgehog instead of like the Waifu 2X like blurry upscaling, because it's awesome. It's so fucking funny.
God, I'm nowhere close to getting this. Collect rings in boss. Fuck, I need to start reading the fucking mission objectives. I need to collect rings to unlock the next one. I thought it would all be like just keep beating the boss over and over again, but no, I gotta collect rings. Okay.
So yeah, fuck whatchamacallit, what was his name? Bloodshot the Hedgehog or any of that. I want to see the fan fiction, the heartwarming tale of New Super Mario Bros. The Hedgehog. I want to see the two Ed Mario Hedgehog and his brother Ed Mario Hedgehog. Like, again, I even get the Chinese, why they fucking, like, the hubris of that, like, why they would think, like, hey, he's, like, he looks kind of Sonic-y, but he's also, like, a Mario, because he's got, like, a brother, so it's, yeah. Nace here, I'm sorry, I don't, Nasker Dickinson, 2319. Since you read the Sonic comic more than me, does Sonic use his other abilities, Insta Shield, Light Speed Attack, Boot, Stomp, Bounce,
Which
etc.?
Sonic comic?
Spit Dash and Homing Attack.
Which
Probably
Sonic?
Archie. Probably Archie.
Well,
because
Archie
Insta Shield
Sonic...
is like from back in the day.
Archie Sonic did do some Genesis moves, but like it would literally be in like a thing promoting a Genesis game. Other than that, he kind of just made up shit. Like, Archie Sonic would just make up abilities on the fly. Like, being able to take dirt and throw it in the air and then run on the dirt. Like, that shit Sonic has never fucking done. He just would do shit. Archie Sonic is fucking busted. Meanwhile, IDW Sonic, he doesn't do shit. He literally is just Game Sonic.
Yeah, I remember him using the Insta Shield because Sonic the Hedgehog first was in Mega Collection Plus, so you got to read the Sonic 3 adaptation they had.
Yeah, that was one of the ones that directly was promoting Sonic 1 and 2. So, like, they were still, like, directly promoting the games.
Well, that was the Sonic 3 adaptation.
I know. I was saying that was still the era where they were promoting the classic Genesis games. Once they moved past being a promotional comic, he quit doing the moves. The only move he kept using was Super Peel Out. Like, he used Super Peel Out through all of Archie. And that's because
And that's
Spaziante
that's
just
probably
really liked drawing super peel out.
yeah. I was gonna say it was probably only because it's really visually appealing, like especially in like art.
Yeah, no, they really liked drawing the super peel out, so that's why super peel out kept getting used. I'm gonna beat Metal Sonic almost to death, and then just try to get more rings if I can. Because all I need to do is collect rings, so I'll keep him just barely alive.
We're in space.
Get aboard the NASA spaceship!
Yeah.
The fucking NASA... Fuck, I didn't mean to kill him.
We're on our way to the Ark, so I guess that means we're going too.
But yeah, the thing that followed the games more closely was Fleetway Comics. Fleetway Comics actually, like, devotedly used video game related stuff. Like, they use video game zones all the time, they use video game logic, like Extra
They
Life
literally
and the
personified.
rings.
Yeah, I was about to get to Extra Life. They personified that shit.
Like, they were obsessed with utilizing video game ideas. Even though they're the less faithful adaptation, like, fucking Fleetway really was obsessed with using game iconography, but putting a spin on it.
Wait, you'd say that they were the less accurate even back then, like compared to Archie that's contemporary to Fleetway?
Archie was following more of what Sega had in mind for the franchise. Meanwhile, Fleetway definitely was doing its own thing, and Sega wasn't really giving a shit. Archie did have expectations and deadlines and demands. Meanwhile, Fleetway wasn't treated the same. Like, Sega didn't expect anything from them.
Well, yeah, because the fucking UK market was less valuable than America.
Yeah, so it's definitely the one that's less accurate just because Sega wasn't giving them stuff to adapt. I think the only game adaptation they did was like Sonic 3, Sonic 3D Blast, and Sonic Adventure 1.
Yeah, Sonic Adventure 1 was the end of the comic.
Yeah, I think those... Maybe Knuckles Chaotix to a degree, but their Knuckles Chaotix is so different. Like, they have Fang being in the Chaotix, so... Theirs is really different. Yeah. Fang is basically their Pigma.
Oh, nice. He betrays them, yeah.
Knuckles screamed real
Charmy
good!
screamed real good before he died!
Damn, we went for different ones. Fuck.
I picked Charmy because it rhymes with Daddy, or it ends
Fuck.
in the same thing as Daddy.
You're right.
That's why.
Fuck.
And also, I'd rather Charmy be dead than Knuckles, so that's why
Well,
I
I was
picked
gonna
Charmy.
have Knuckles live anyway, because Knuckles can resurrect, like he did with Kid.
Yeah.
I love how Ken Penders literally killed and resurrected Knuckles like he's fucking Jesus. But he also had a Moses arc. Like, what the fuck is he?
Well,
Pick one biblical figure.
He's better than Jesus. He's Knuckles. on the seventh day.
Unlike Jesus, he doesn't chuckle.
Lighted. Yeah, like Jesus, I don't chuckle. He fucking flexed his muscle. That's how he got uncrucified. He flexed out of there. He flexed his muscles to destroy the cross that they attached it to, and then he spin dashed out of there.
I'm out of here.
Yeah. He turned water into grapes and then wine.
Go out, Knuckles, and punch to the extreme, my son.
I will. Thank you, Father.
Fuck, I was supposed to not kill him, but the second he gave me the opportunity, I just killed him anyway.
Yeah, well, it's just instinctive to want to kill Metal Sonic when you see him. It's just on sight.
It's on site, Metal. On site.
Like you, okay? Do you remember the Austin Powers movie, right? The Austin
Yeah.
Powers movies.
Yeah, I do.
Remember how like when Mini Me in the third one, Gold member, he turned to the good side, but Austin instinctively, because it was on site, and he tried to like fight him to the death and stuff. And he's like fucking kicking his ass in the background. That's what it would be like if Metal Sonic turned good. Like he would like, especially because he just beeps and boops. He'd be trying to convey to Sonic that he's like left Eggman, he's on the good side, and Sonic would just be fucking ragdolling him in the room,
We have
just kicking his ass.
We have someone saying something in the chat.
Oh yeah, yeah. So we got Jargon Magin says, dude, I'm literally wearing a T-shirt with Jesus saying disappointments, all of you, and you talk about Jesus Knuckles. Yeah, I was wearing my Dragon Ball shirt when Toriyama died. Like that just kind of happens sometimes when shit like that like just lines up. I didn't plan that. I would plan for Toriyama to not die if I could plan things like that.
I had literally
yeah.
just had a Dragon Ball argument at work right before I found out Toriyama died. Because I was saying that fucking GT wasn't canon and that Daima wasn't going to make GT canon. Because that was like the fan theory at the time, that Daima was going to make GT canon. Daima did make Super Saiyan 4 semi-canon, but GT is still non-canon. I'm like, GT literally can't be canon, because in GT's canon, all of the Dragon Ball movies happened.
Yeah, because Cooler is in hell in GT.
Well, all the movie villains are.
But yeah, I'm just happy I live in a world where like Broly is like canonical and better than he ever was, and that I got to see Super Saiyan 4 again, because I love Super Saiyan 4. I love me my chunky monkey. He's got fur all over him, and he's got a tail, and he's got cool hair. He's the legendary monkey. Like he actually looks like a legend instead of just a white guy.
You know something I wish that they would focus on in the Sonic comics?
The ancient legend of the Saiyans is to just become white. Your skin is paler, your hair is blonde, you got like bluish green eyes. Become white to defeat Frieza.
You hear me?
Yeah. I was just saying, like, I do like the way Super Saiyan looks. It's just that Super Saiyan 4 looks like a legend to me.
The thing that I wish
yeah, what about Super?
I really no, not Super. I was saying the thing that I wish that they would focus on in the comics is the fact that Metal Sonic actually sees Eggman as a father and chooses to work under him. Because, like, Sonic gave Metal a lot of shit in the IDW comics. Because, like, when Eggman was missing, he's like, here's your chance to, like, be your own guy, Metal. And Metal decided to just continue looking for Eggman. And, like, they made it seem like it's because Metal's brainwashed by Eggman. But no, I think Metal genuinely cares about Eggman. I think he genuinely sees Eggman as a father. I think deep down inside, he knows he's not Sonic. And that scares him, but he's not Sonic.
Yeah, I will. Thank you, Father.
Go out, Metal Sonic, and suck to the extreme! Because Metal Sonic does shoot lightning.
Thank you, Father. Yeah.
Actually, it'd be like,
oh, we never got a... yeah. We never got a hyper Metal Sonichu though.
Hyper Metal Sonichu. Okay, now he's one hit away from dying. Now I can keep him alive and farm rings.
Nice.
All I have to do
so
is
you have to
not
specifically
murder
farm the
him.
rings here?
Yeah, it said collect rings while in the boss battle. And it wants me to collect like 2,000 rings.
Jeez.
Yeah, no, it plans on you fucking grinding. But if I just leave him one hit and the rings infinitely respawn, then I should just be able to float around here for a while. It ended? It ends? Oh no, it switched me to another area. Okay. I was about to be like, what the fuck? It ends? It's just trying to get me to murder him.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna kill him. I'm a pacifist.
Yeah.
I think everyone should have the freedom to murder people.
I'm gonna keep him alive to extend his suffering.
Ian Flynn made me a great character. Oh yeah. Who cares if Eggman tried to commit a genocide? And possibly did commit a genocide.
Yeah. It's
We're Sonic Heroes.
We're at 9. We're at 9:53 right now.
I know. I'll end it soon. Anytime I want.
Yeah.
There. Oh, he's still one more hit. Never mind. At exactly 10,
Okay.
I'll murder him and end it.
Sweet. And then also at some point we need to do like one of these, but for Sonic Mega Mix. Like Sonic Mega Mix. I've wanted to talk about that for a long time.
I haven't ever fucking
and
streamed Mega Mix. Maybe I should try to get it like emulated. I've never bothered to
That's
try
what
to
I'm
emulate
saying,
it because
like-
I have like a million ways to fucking play those games. I have
yeah,
the
but
Mega
yeah,
Mix
Sonic 1
music
Mega Mix,
in
though, is
my
an incredible hack. It's like,
I have the Mega Mix music in my Sonic collection for Steam. The new one, the Christian Whitehead one.
yeah. Yeah.
Origins.
And yeah, Origins. And I know that like in the past, like you use music from like things like Sonic Before the Sequel and like streams and like Sonic 1 Mega Mix, like the CD tracks, whatever. But yeah, that's an incredible ROM hack that like I've wanted to like talk about just because of I think it's important to like history. Of,
Oh,
like,
you're
Sonic
talking about
fans.
Mega Mix. I was thinking about fucking
Yeah, Sonic 1 Mega Mix.
I was thinking about the collection. I mixed up the names. What the fuck is the name of the collection
no.
on Xbox and GameCube?
And PS2. Okay,
Mega
on GameCube,
Collection.
It's Sonic Mega Collection on. Yeah, Mega Collection on PS2 and Xbox and PC. It's Mega Collection Plus because they added more shit.
Okay, guys, the stream
I grew up with
is
that. I
ending.
did grow up with that.
We'll come back some other time, and maybe I'll do actual planned content. Until then, just know I'll
maybe
keep
perhaps.
uploading random shit.
Yeah, schizo posting. Let's go.
Yeah, sometimes it'll be a drama video, sometimes it'll be a Sonic video, sometimes it'll be a Starved Eggman music video. You never fucking know.
One day we're gonna whip out the Sonic sock puppets. Yeah.
One day we're gonna do like a full Sonic reading, I swear.
Yeah, it'll happen. Eventually it'll get finished.
2082, let's go.
Yeah, and somehow, Dylan, we'll still finish before Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
Yeah, because that's gonna keep going till little Karibo dies. Okay, bye guys.